Hi guys, my name is KP Balan, and some of you guys know me from my previous video. I am an ED registrar here in Australia, and I'm also an AMC course provider here in Australia. Now, I started working in Australia through the standard pathway, so I've done my AMC 1 and 2. I've not worked in a WBA program, but today's topic is WBA, and this is basically what is known as work-based assessment. The reason I'm doing this video is because I know this is a very tough time after yesterday's AMC exam clinical booking and the difficulty just getting a date, and then the internet hiccups and the technical hiccups in terms of booking your exam once you've given a date to make the payment, and also if you haven't gotten a date with the wait that you're going through. So it is quite disheartening. And the other reason I'm making this video is because a lot of you guys have asked for the videos. I thought, why not? And third, the other reasons I have come into light that what's come into light is that there's been a lot of course providers recently that have been advertising that they can get you a WBA position in a hospital. So this video is to tell you that that is not possible. And what makes me credentialed to say this? Because I was actually helping my hospital with the WBA program and set it up. So I can tell you that. And the reason why this video is coming a bit late is because I like to do my research prior to making my videos and making sure that you guys get the right content. And I think it is only fair for me to do that. So please check your references before you also believe blindly as to someone saying. So I'm more than happy for you to check my content if you'd like to. Okay, so starting off, what is WBA? So WBA is a work-based assessment that is only held in certain hospitals that are accredited for a work-based assessment. So you cannot do it in any hospital. There are certain hospitals that have established the WBA program. And after COVID, it has been a blessing that more hospitals have been recognized to have the WBA program. Okay, so that's a great news for you guys. This list of hospitals can be found on the AMC website. So do check it out. Don't need to rely on anyone for it. Okay, now some of them do advertise it during their job advertisements, so do pay attention to that as well. Okay, so what do you need to get into the WBA program? Well, first things first, you need to get your AMC 1 MCQ results. You must pass that exam, and also must pass your English exam. It can be OET, IELTS, PTE. I didn't prefer any of these. There's also TOEFL, but I'd like you to stick to these. Make your CV top notch, not ChatGPT. Make it up to date, the best CV, because you have a lot of competition. Last but not least, you must also get a job in a hospital that has this program and you're working there under limited registration. Okay, so you will need all these details to apply. Once you've secured this job, most hospitals require you to work there for about a year or two, and most of you guys will be on a wait list, as most hospitals have a wait list. I would say go to your WBA coordinator and ask, what are my chances of getting into WBA program, and how soon can I get there, and what am I required to get into the program? Okay. In the meantime, I would also say please try for your clinical exam if you can, because sometimes the WBA program can be a long wait and a long process for you to get into the fellowship. Now, it depends on the wait time. Sometimes it's 6 months, sometimes it's 2 years. So it varies between the program and the state. Okay, so it's not a blanket rule. Now, why am I able to confidently say that a course provider cannot get you a WBA slot? Well, it's fairly simple. It is regulated by multiple people with eligibility criteria, and it's also regulated by AMC to make sure that there's no bias. Now, to apply for the WBA program, if you've been offered a slot saying, hey, there's a slot that's come in, each hospital has about 4 to 5, and that can vary depending on how big or small the hospital is. So just check out how many slots you have in your hospital as well. Now, once you've done that, check with your WBA coordinator, and once you get a slot, what do you need to submit? You need to submit your AMC 1 results, your CV, your English test, your opera registration details, and your supervisor's reference in some hospitals. Sometimes you might also need your director of medical services or director of training to endorse you for the position. Okay, so do check. And sometimes the more rural you go, the easier it is to get. Okay, less competition out there. Now, is it a paid? Yes. So to do the entire program, it can cost about $6,000 to $10,000. Yes, you will be paid during this time as well for your services and the work that you do in the hospital. It depends on your PGY years how much you will be paid. So do check your contracts when you do get that pay to check out how much you're getting paid. And of course, you're going to have the after hours loading, night shift loading, and your weekend loadings and public holiday loadings. So do check it out. Okay. Then once that is all done, the WBA program itself is about 6 to 12 months, depending on the hospital and depending on your previous experience and assessments. Okay, so sometimes registrars only need 6 months and sometimes RMOs need 12 months. Okay, once that is all done, during the WBA program, you will have to do mini cases, case discussions, you'll have feedbacks, you'll have term assessments, and you'll be assessed each step of the way. Once that is done, you get your general registration. You actually skip the provisional registration. Okay, so and you get your AMC certificate, and that is it. You will be generally registered, and then depending on the fellowship you want to go into, you will check the eligibility criteria for each of the fellowship, and you go into specialty of your desire. Now, I know it's a lot, and I know I talked a lot. I know that there's been a lot of information. Do check it out. There is a really nice flowchart in the AMC website. If you have any questions, put in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. I hope this video was helpful. Please check your references when you do watch a lot of the videos out there. And I hope this was helpful. If you like this video and if you want more videos like this, please put in the comment section below as to what topics you want. And if you liked it, please share it and like the video as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.